Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to get this Christmassy makeup look using only makeup bought from Poundworld. So it's all £1, like everything that I've used in this video costs £1 each. The line is called Miss Beauty. I'm just looking at this foundation here because it has it written on it. And I'm wearing my Christmas jumper. I'm feeling super festive and I thought I would do something that is really Christmassy. So I've got like kind of silvery eyes and then like a bright red lip, and yeah, this is the finished result. If you guys want to see what I thought of this makeup and how it all worked and everything, then just keep watching. So they actually make a primer, which I was really impressed with because I'm pretty sure Poundland, not Primark. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Poundland didn't have a primer. Maybe they do, I could be wrong, but I haven't seen one myself. But yeah, this is called the Perfect Base Face Primer, so I'm just gonna get some of this out. Okay. It's just like a white liquid. It looks kind of just like a moisturiser. And I'm just gonna rub that in. It definitely feels like moisturising, like I can feel it sinking into my skin. It's not like one of those kind of silicone-y primers, but it does feel nice. I do actually feel like it's made my face a little bit kind of tacky, which is a good sign because it's kind of giving the makeup something to stick to. I'm gonna guess this has glycerin in it. Ingredients: aqua, dimethicone, glycerin. Okay, so I have the Flawless Matte Foundation in shade 1 and the BB Beauty Face in 1 light. So both of these are in the lightest shades, and I'm gonna put a bit of the BB cream. Whoa, that came out really fast. I'm gonna put a bit of the BB cream on my face and see what happens. Ooh, it smells kind of funky. It smells kind of like cleaning products. Okay, so this portion of my face has the BB cream on it. It feels very like cold. I know that sounds really weird, but it feels like really kind of cooling. So obviously like the BB cream doesn't provide the best coverage, but it is a BB cream, so what can you expect? So I'm just gonna go over the top with the Flawless Matte Foundation. Well, at least the colour's better than the Poundland one was. I feel like it's set already, like before I've finished blending it out. To be honest, for £1, I'm pretty impressed with that foundation. It's a little bit kind of streaky, and you can see my brush strokes, so I'm just going to try and pat it out a bit. So the colour is a little bit off. I think it is a bit dark for me, but not bad. I'm just going to try and put another layer on. I don't know if this is going to be a big mistake. I feel like because it feels like it's kind of set and it's matte, it might not build up very well. Yeah, it doesn't really build up that well, so I think you would only really want to put like 1 layer on, otherwise it can look a little bit cakey. So moving on to concealer, I have 2 liquid concealers here. I have the shades 1 and 2, and 1 actually looks really, really pale, which I quite like, so I'm just going to put this under my eyes. I'm not sure how, it's 3 in 1, but let's find out. Whoa, that's really pale! Okay, so it's like dried before I started blending it. Maybe I should have done 1 eye at a time. Not looking great. I'm going to try and blend it out with a beauty blender. Oh dear. I don't know how well you can see, but I just tried to blend that out with a damp beauty blender and it's just like removed the whole area of foundation and concealer around here. I'm going to try and put a bit more foundation on. So can you guys see here? It's just like gone a bit patchy. So I then have the Ready Set Go powder in the shade, I think it's just like translucent, it doesn't have a shade name on it. So I'm going to use this to set my face. It looks quite pale, which is good. It seems quite pink toned. Like when I'm putting it on my brush, it looks quite pink. That powder was fine, like it did the job, it set my face. So I'm now going to use the Miss Beauty London bronzer. This looks very orange toned. I'm just going to use it to warm up my face rather than actually contour. It's actually really pigmented. I'm barely putting my brush in this. It's blending pretty nicely. This is actually working really nicely as a bronzer. Like not for like chiseling out your cheekbones, but just for like generally warming up your face. I think it's working really well. It's blending nicely, it's not going patchy. I actually like this bronzer. I then have 2 blushes. I have the shade Toffee and I have the shade Bonbon. Okay, so this is Bonbon and this is Toffee. I really like the look of Toffee, but I feel like it might be a bit too dark. I think I'll try that first and then I might go in with a bit of bonbon over the top. Okay, I actually think I'm going to leave that there because I think that looks really nice. I really like that colour. It's a really pretty kind of peachy sort of browny, nudie toned blush. Okay, so for highlighter, their highlighting product is this illuminating wand, which is like a cream highlight, and it's kind of got like a doe foot applicator. It's like in the concealer packaging, and then it's just like this cream highlight that you kind of blend out. I'm kind of nervous to put this over the top of my foundation, so I also have this Miss Beauty eyeshadow in Unicorn, which is just a white. Okay, no, that's just removed my foundation. I should have done this before I powdered, but I forgot. I'm really sorry, guys. So instead, I'm going to take the white eyeshadow in Unicorn, and I'm going to use this as my highlighter. It's looking really intense in the one spot where I just put the cream. You know what? That's not so bad. I mean, it doesn't have that much glow to it. It's picking up more intense on camera, I think, because it's just catching the light, but like it doesn't have too much glow, but you know what, it does the job. It definitely looks more intense on this side where I've got the cream underneath it. Okay, so far not so bad. I have two eyeshadow? These aren't eyeshadow. Eyebrow products. I have the No. 2 Blonde Eyebrow Pencil, which I actually used in my testing Poundland makeup video because I'm stupid, but I've actually had this for a while. And then I have this, which is new. This is the Brow Gel, which I'm quite excited to try, although it does look very warm toned. Again, this is in blonde, but it's quite like orangey. Obviously it's quite hard to get my brows to match my hair now because my hair's like grey. I feel like this matches my natural eyebrow colour really well. Okay, so it definitely took me longer to fill them in than normal, but I actually think like the overall result, they look fine. My only criticism is it is a bit soft, but other than that, it's fine. So I'm now going in with the eyebrow gel, which I'm quite scared about. It's got a really big wand. Okay, so not too bad, not too bad. I think overall they don't look too bad. So I have this grey eyeshadow in Storm, which I managed to somehow break. This actually looks quite pigmented. I don't normally wear grey eyeshadow, so I thought I would do something kind of Christmassy and silvery to maybe go with my hair. I've also got a silver glitter liner. I then have obviously got the white eyeshadow in Unicorn. So I'm just going to start off with the bronzer, which makes for an excellent crease colour. I'm just going to run that along my lower lash line as well. And then just going to take the grey and put this on the outer corners of my eye. That is really pigmented. I'm also just running this along my lower lash line. And then going in with the white. And I'm just putting this on my inner corners and just the inner part of my eyelid. This one's not as pigmented as the grey, but it's still more pigmented than the Poundland shadows. Okay, so I then have two eyeliners. I have the fine eyeliner in black, and I have the colour eyeliner in Starlight, which is like a silver glitter. So, oh, it has like a hard brush. I thought it was going to be like one of those flexible brushes, but that's okay because these are honestly so much easier to use in my opinion. Okay, so I then have the glitter liner. I don't really know what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to put a bit in my inner corners as well. I like that glitter eyeliner. Okay, so I feel like it's not dried yet and it's like transferring everywhere like crazy. So moving on to mascara, I've got this volumizing mascara in black. So it's definitely not volumizing. Finding it quite hard to actually get it to do something for my lashes. So this is what they look like after about 5 coats. To be honest, after about 5 coats it did become more volumizing, but I definitely have mascaras that are a lot better than this. Like, it's not the best mascara ever, but then again it's only like £1, so I have quite a lot of lip products here. I have 2 lip liners, 3 lipsticks and 2 lip glosses. No, my mirror just broke. So I have two lip liners here. One of them is in Bubblegum. That one in Bubblegum is like a pinky colour. They're really smooth and creamy actually. I also have Wildfire, which is a red, and I'm going to be putting this on my lips right now. I really, really like this. That colour is absolutely gorgeous. It's a really nice red colour and it's matte and they're super creamy and they don't feel drying at all. I really like that lip pencil so much. So I'm then going to use one or two of these lipsticks. I have Bright Red, which is a bright red, and I have Russet, which is like a dark colour. Ooh, that looks really nice. It's like a dark kind of plummy colour. But I think today I'm going to go for bright red to match my lipstick, and because this is a Christmas tutorial. They smell really weird, they remind me of something. Okay, so the lipstick is very smooth and creamy, but I would definitely say that I prefer the lip liner, because the lip liners were matte, but they weren't like drying at all, they were still creamy. But this is a bit kind of, I don't know, I feel like it wouldn't last very long, but it is a very pretty colour. So my hair's practically come all the way out anyway. So this is the finished look. Overall, I am honestly really impressed. I would go outside like this. I would like go to a party like this. I mean, the base is not my favourite. The foundation and concealer were a little bit hard to work with. The foundation was definitely better than the concealer. But again, like it is a bit kind of cakey looking and a bit patchy in places. But overall, like, I think it looks absolutely fine. The bronzer was actually really nice for just like warming up my face. I liked the blusher. Cream highlighter wasn't my favourite, but then I don't get on with those too well anyway. The eyebrow products were actually really good. I don't have ginger eyebrows. I really like the glitter liner. The eyeshadows were actually surprisingly pigmented. The black eyeliner was fine actually. It didn't sting my eyes at all and it looks really black. The mascara was okay, but it's not my favourite. I had to put on about 5 coats for it to actually like do something. The lip liner I love and the lipstick is okay. I think this whole face look came to about £20, which for a full face of makeup is really good, and the fact that it looks like this I'm actually really impressed with. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below if you've tried anything from the Miss Beauty range and if you like any of it or like what your favourite product is or whatever. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. That would make my day. Also, I am going to be doing a testing NYX video soon. All of the products have arrived. I'm also going to be testing the Makeup Obsession eyeshadows, like the individual eyeshadows, contour pans, highlights, that kind of stuff. I've also bought those to test for you guys. So there's going to be a few more testing videos coming up, which is good because I think you guys really like them. I personally really love filming them because like I love trying new products. Like it's one of my favourite things, just testing new makeup products. So as long as you guys are happy with these videos, then I will continue to film them. So I hope you're all having a great day and I will see you in my next video. Bye! I really hope I didn't have lipstick on my teeth.